I want to start by saying some of my favorite quotes. One of them came from Eckhart Tolle, and he said, "What you fight, you strengthen." Another one, the same thing Eckhart Tolle said, was the war against anything is doomed to failure. Carl Jung is a pretty famous psychologist, and he said, "What you resist persists." Martin Luther King, another great quote. He said, "Darkness cannot cast out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." These are some fantastic quotes, and I think they're all really true. I think what they're pointing to is that if you're trying to use darkness to cast out darkness, you're creating really more darkness. You're actually not illuminating the situation with light. So you must have light in order to cast out darkness. And the war against anything, well, that's doomed to failure. Why is it doomed to failure? Well, I don't know. Just look at some recent examples. How about the war against drugs? How's that doing? Another example of the war against anything being doomed to failure, what about the war against terrorism? Back in the 80s, we had some terrorism, but it wasn't in the news every day. You didn't hear about it as much as we do these days. What you resist persists. The reason why this statement is true is because if you're resisting something or fighting against it, you're giving what you do not want attention, energy, and focus. The problem with that is when you're giving something attention, energy, and focus, you increase the probability that you're going to create more of it. This is why FDR said that the only thing to fear is fear itself. Because if we're fearing something, we increase the probability that we're going to have more of it. So keep these things in mind as you consider whether the best solution might be to protest or not protest the current political situation or things going on in the world in general. If you'd like more information, please visit my website and my video logs there at www.juliarotunno.com.